What's up, people? My name is IC. I am the host. I am the founder of the Sitdown UK. And you know what? I've never done one of these before, so I thought I'd give it a try, like a review of the event from my perspective. Now, I'm in my daughter's room, so I got to do this quick before she comes in and disturbs me. But the sit down with SHOLA AMA again. Thank you for everybody that came out. We had a fantastic time. So I'm going to give a review of it from my perspective, the owner, the actual person of the event. So typically the sit down, it takes a good 2 months to kind of plan and execute. Okay, first we have to get the guest, so that's done through emailing the people that we're interested in, getting a date, and then we have to kind of progress to, all right, how are we going to market this, and get together all the artwork. I design the artwork, I design the posters, present it to the person, get the approval, and then we announce it. So by the time we've announced it, we're kind of ready to go, but behind the scenes there's still a lot more to do. Things like logistics of how the night is going to go, things like preparing all the necessary kind of articles of the night. For example, cue cards, my question cards. I've got to get those in order. I've got to figure out what questions are going to be asked at what time, what topic, when are we going to have to break. All these type of things are done. So for this time around, I had enough time, and let's say by the week, we had the event on a Tuesday, by the Thursday or Friday before, my to-do list was complete, done, finito, finished. The night before the event, someone in our team WhatsApp group sent a message, and it said, TFL strikes tomorrow from Tuesday to Wednesday and probably including Thursday. Now, at the time I got that, what did I do? I think I ignored it. I think I just said, nah. But the more I clicked on it, it was a BBC News article. I read the article and I was like, oh boy, this might actually have a drastic effect on the event. But I prayed about it. I said, God, you know what? Do what you can to bring a resolution before tomorrow. You can do anything, right? So bring a resolution before tomorrow. Let it all work out. The day comes. Apparently the strike is still on. And I made my way, and I was getting a bit jittery, a bit nervous, because I was thinking, this thing's actually going to affect it. Because if people can't get to us, then who's going to be there? But I thought, no, don't worry. I got there in good time from where I was. So I thought, okay, it can't be that bad. But bear in mind, I'm driving. So we get to the venue, we start setting up, and my team start arriving, and we get everything in place. So by 5:30 was the time where the pizzas were going to come, the food. So for those who come, you know about getting the food for when you come. So we wanted to make sure it's there as you enter, so you can have it warm and have a nice welcome. We got to pick up the pizzas, and as I was waiting, it started to dawn on me more and more that, you know what, people are not going to be able to get here on time. And so if people don't get here on time, and because we have a strict time we have to be at the venue, we're not going to be able to start on time. If we don't start on time, people are not going to be able to get the full experience. And then it started to weigh on me. And then there was other things that were happening where there were different delays. So I was stressing out. Now, I'm the face of it, so I had to remain calm and try and look composed. But in my heart, I think I was just like, oh man, after all this work we've put in as a team and tried to make this happen on this day of all days, this is the day that they want to do strike. I was like, what? And I think I went upstairs. I remember I went upstairs. There's a place where you can go upstairs and just be. And I was looking out the window. I don't know why. I was just looking at the window at the street thinking, man, after 2 months, just like that. And so, SHOLA arrived and we were getting ready to start. But, there was just delays here and there. So we ended up starting late. And I was just all the time just thinking, people are not going to get the fullness of the experience. We're going to have to start late. It's going to squeeze the time. And so I don't think I could fully settle. So I was asking the questions to SHOLA AMA, and we were actually doing the event, but I wasn't 100% there because all my mind was on was I'm going to have to shift around these questions to make sure we can finish on time and all these type of things. By the time we got to the end, it's funny, people's review of the night was so positive. And I was like, huh? But people really enjoyed it. It was funny. It was almost like, because it was so short, it was intense. And because it was so intense, people felt that they got more than if it was longer. We started to pack up. We had to get out of there. And I got into the car after I'd finished. And I said to my wife, she goes, I think she said that, how are you? Or how do you think it went? And I said, I'm conflicted. And I was conflicted because I thought it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. So did people get what they needed to get? And so I was just so fixated on the time, and she just started to give behind the scenes feedback, things that people had told her, things that guests had told her, things that Shola had told her. So it started to then encourage me, but there was still a part of me that was disappointed. And then I started, after the event on social media, just started to get a lot of feedback from people, and it was good, thank God, and I appreciate that. And it really taught me a lesson that as much as I'm front facing for this, and my team is front facing for this, it's God that really makes this happen. It's God that really executes this plan. Like, we will plan, but it's God that actually executes it. And it just showed me, I feel it was him showing me that I don't need any time or anything. I can work within 20 minutes and still execute something that's going to mean something to people. I can still execute within 30 minutes, an hour, do something that can touch somebody, empower them, make them feel better about life, and then leave your event. So don't worry about all that stuff. Do what you got to do, but if any hurdle occurs, I can jump over that hurdle and do what I need to do. And I really felt that's what God was saying to me, that I don't even need you. I don't even need all your questions. I can do that which I need to do with the smallest resource. Just a quick thing, it said my storage was full. But yeah, that can be time. And so it's just an encouragement to anybody out there. Sometimes you're going to do things that don't always go to how you plan. But as long as God is in the mix, he can make it work for his good, So that's my little review, just a quick one. Make sure you follow the Sit Down at the Sitdown UK on all social media platform, www.thesitdownuk.com, and we hope to see you at the next event. I'm talking very quickly before this cuts out. I'll see you later. I'm Icy. Peace.